Still, I had to be sure about this guy, so I asked the best retail analyst in the business, Matthew Boss at J.P. Morgan. He told me Zweigert was Mark Butler's right-hand man for 16 years, and he was clearly Butler's intended successor. I found that encouraging. How about the rest of the bench? Well, take a look at this slide from the company's last deck a little over a year ago. Ollie's management team is packed with experienced retail veterans. If, like me, you were a believer in Butler's leadership, you should trust the team that he spent decades putting together. Take those management worries off the table, and you're left with a pretty good story. Ollie still has a terrific in-store experience that never changed. Incredible deals you can't find anywhere else. It still has that regional and national story I like so much. Company has 349 locations across 25 states. They believe they can grow to 950 locations without a problem. 170% increase. Sure, they ran into a serious speed bump last summer when they expanded too quickly, but it seems like management learned that from that mistake, and they've now got it under control. Most importantly, off-price is in the sweet spot here. That's why I like TJX and Ross Stores, and I like Burlington, and it's why I like Ollie's. Think about what we heard from Columbia Sportswear earlier this week. Because of the trade war, retailers placed huge orders last summer in order to get ahead of the tariffs. Then we got phase one trade agreement with China, and the coronavirus outbreak put the kibosh on tourism. Well, tourism-driven shopping then took a hit, too. Now many stores have an inventory glut, meaning they'll have to sell the stuff to companies like Ollie's for pennies on the dollar. Your win. Finally, after spending much of the last year in the wilderness, Ollie's is starting to pick up institutional support from both big investors and the analyst community. When the stock got slammed on Tuesday, Piper Sandler published a note recommending the stock with an $83 price target. Even better, J.P. Morgan's boss, again, he's the undisputed axe in retail, just pounded the table on Ollie's because there's a lot to like about the business. And at these levels, the risk reward is just too enticing to ignore. By the way, the company's presenting at Boss's Retail Roundup Conference this spring. I bet that will be a positive catalyst. The bottom line, if you want to go bargain hunting in this market, I urge you to look no further than Ollie's Bargain Outlet Holdings. Yes, I was worried after the company lost its visionary leader at the beginning of December, and knowing him personally, I just couldn't imagine the company without him. Now that I've done my homework, though, I think his successor is up for the challenge, and the stock has become ridiculously cheap here and deserves to be bought.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.